Asphalt Lifers, welcome to another episode of Hammer Time with Paul Casseri. Hey everyone, this is our final episode on flashing. This time we're going to cover the cosmetic cleanup of flashing. We're going to use roof to wall flashing, and that's cosmetically hides some of your existing flashing, and it helps to prevent corrosion on the nails as well. Really important step and final step in flashing detail. So enjoy this episode.
All right guys, so when we come up to a dormer, a couple key points that we want to point out if you're going to pre-shingle. One is always start your first shingle, that's going to be your first piece of step flashing, flush with the wall that you're going to step flash. Reason being, you want to create a rain groove for the water to go down. Second thing is you don't want to nail too close to the wall because you want to be able to get your step flashing in there and be able to nail your step flashing properly. So we're going to start with the first outside corner. Steve is going to take, and what he's doing is he's running the bottom flush to the corner, and then he's going to pre-bend it. Take out, get a nice fold in there, and it kind of creases it. Let's see it. So that's pretty much what your first piece of flashing is going to look like. It'll prevent the water from going there, turning the corner, covering it all up. Keep in mind, aluminum is really soft, so it rips really easy, so you got to be real gentle. If you're using a metal, galvanized, it's a lot harder to fold and bend. We prefer pre-bent versus bending our own because you can't get a perfect 90. Pre-mills already got perfect 90s installed in them. Just keep in mind, you always want to come down at least a ½ inch to 3/4 over the previous piece to cover up the nail hole, and so that way it covers up all penetrations coming down. Now we're coming to an inside corner. This is going to be a little bit more tricky, but most inside corners are always going to be covered with an overhang. The trick to an inside corner is to take your piece, you're going to cut it directly down on one side. What you're going to do is you're going to fold one over behind the other, and you're going to try and fold that 90-degree fold in there. So what happens at this point is the water will run down, covers up your pinhole, you're tight, it'll go up against the wall like that, and it'll go over your existing, cover your nail and your existing step flashing, and it'll all come into one piece. Right now he's trimming back to make sure that it's past our exposure, because keep in mind we're going to have roof to wall cover all that up and look more decorative. Guys, quick tip. Something that we do different, a little bit different than everybody else, is we use the zip system tape to tape our flashing to our OSB. Some people use Tyvek, and that's fine. They cut it up and then they lay it back down to create the water, and it prevents it from shedding behind the flashing. Zip tape does the same thing. We bond the two together. If any water gets down, it kicks it back out. Some people, there's so many different applications for this that people use different, and Tyvek's kind of getting faded out and zip systems in. So we use zip system just because we believe in it, and it sticks to everything. Bottom first, then to the wood. Ideally, you want to start from the bottom up, overlap, you know, water flows down so it doesn't hit any seams. So we'll go up the roof now. Remember to always push your flashing back down. Make sure it's all down nice and tight. Right? Yeah. Doing with the zip system too, it allows for movement, like they say. If it settles or whatnot, you get a little bit of play with it too versus everything else.
So you guys did a great job. And now one of the last things to do is to do your roof to wall flashing, and that basically hides your nails. You guys went ahead and caulked your nails. You know, we really appreciate that, and sealed them. But cosmetically, now a lot of people don't do this, is to put that wall, or to put that shingle to wall flashing as a decorative piece, and it helps protect those nails. So Mick, why don't you show them how that's done?
This is probably the simplest step of the process, but like I said, it just covers everything up. It's already pre-bent and all that stuff. You cut to length, and pretty much you just tap your nails in, and you could seal your nails if you like, but really there's no need to because you got the protective tape and the flashing behind it, so anything's gonna kick out underneath it. So, but go ahead and pop some in there, Stevo. And after that, just give you an idea. They bring their J channel down or whatnot, or brick or whatever, and it would kind of look like that. It would look a lot better than seeing a bunch of tar nailed heads and whatnot.
I think you guys did a fantastic job, you know, telling our audience some do's and some don'ts on flashing, you know, but, you know, I'll tell the audience now, always follow ARMA guidelines when it comes to flashing, and you guys should be in pretty good shape. People do things a little bit differently. We understand that. These guys do things a little bit differently, but, you know, follow those guidelines and you should be in really good shape putting on your flashing. So again, check us out at atlasroofing.com if you want to see additional videos. And until next time, it's hammer time, Asphalt Lifers. Thank you very much.
What time did you say it was?
Hammer time.
Oh.
Hey guys, I want to give a special thank you to Crown Sea Supply for being a great partner of Atlas and letting us shoot this video, this flashing video on site. To get more information on installation tips and our new products, visit us on our YouTube channel at youtube.com/Atlas Roofing Corp. Until next time, it's hammer time.